Hello, my name is Jeff Morgan and this is FNVI. This is another in the series of interactive demonstrations from us. Right, so the topic of the conversation today is weekly meetings and comments, and this is a pretty exciting development that we've made, and I was going to try and give you a quick run through of how this works. Right, I'm just going to log into the demo instance. You can see it's locked here, so it's all encrypted. And I'm going to log in with my username and password, and just log into there. So it knows who I am, knows that I'm Jeff Morgan. You can see welcome Jeff Morgan's coming up. It's just running all my reports, so that's all usual. Nothing's changed there. A couple of quick things I want to draw your attention to. In this top right hand corner we have this notification bell, and you can see that it's set on 5. I want you to just to see that, because it's going to be significant when I do some of the further demonstration. So let's have a look into this overall completion area here. This is a new report that we've added in here, and click on view. So this is all of the systems, subsystems by phase and stage, giving us an overall status of the project at a snapshot at any point in time. So what I wanted to do is just pick on one of these areas here. So this is 10A, hookup commissioning, it's pre-commissioning, and we've got instruments, electrical, and there's some scope being covered. Let's go into the instrument area. So these are the inspections that are outstanding for the that particular system, subsystem on the discipline of instruments. And what we can see over here is we've got this column here where we can make a comment. We've built in the facility to be able to add active comments to any of these reports so that we can use them during our weekly status meetings and coordination. So if I click on those view the comments, then you can see that support users made a comment, and then Jeff's made a comment, and so on, and then client approval. All these comments are attached to the inspection of this item tag name. So let me go ahead and add a new comment, and I'm just going to call it test 7, and save that, and it will say that Jeff Morgan's made that new comment, test 7, with the date and time. Now what's interesting, other subsequent users can also come into this record and add their comments. So if during the meeting, what's the hold-ups, where we're waiting for parts, where we're waiting for spares, that's all of those type of comments are going to be appended to this record. So let's just close that down for 1 second and go back to the dashboard, and then what I'm going to do over here is bring across logged in onto another instance with the client approval. So it's client approval, they're logged in. You can see down the left he doesn't have anywhere near as many active menus because he hasn't got a higher profile such as me. Goes into the overall completion area here, and we'll go into that 10A instrumentation, and here we've got the comments that are against that tag, and view the comments, and you'll see indeed that test 7 is there. So client approval wishes to make a comment because he was at the meeting, and he wants to make, we'll call it just test 8 so we can see the numbers. Whoops, test 8, we can see the numbers increasing. He saves that report, test 8, client approval, date and time, etc. Now client approval wants to bring that to Jeff's attention. Now he can do it in a couple of ways. When Jeff logs on, he's going to see that anyway, but what he can do, he can tick this box here, and he can send this report, click send that report, and he can either type in an email address in here, or we know that it's Jeff, and we're going to send that new comment and notification to Jeff, and he clicks on a sign and indeed sends that. Up here in the top hand corner, this report has been sent. We'll just close that and go back to the dashboard, and I'll move that client approval across. And now what's happened here is there has been a notification increase in the number, which was 5 and it now has gone to 6. Let's zoom in so you can see that. There we go, it's on 6. And if I click on that, client approval has sent a report, overall completion 10A and the time 10:31. Jeff clicks on that report, it is downloaded into this corner here, and indeed Jeff can click on that, the Excel rendition will open up, and there he gets all the comments against that tag with the timestamp, with what users made those. So this is an interactive way that we can use the system to drive weekly meetings, put comments in. Just worthwhile noting that there's another additional feature we've got in here. The additional feature is that we'll take that tag number there, the LIT 101, and we'll do an item search for that. Click on the item search, drop that number into here. There's that LIT 1001, and view that detail. This is all the detail against that location, and photographs if we have them, they'll appear in associated items. But more importantly, over here when we go to inspections, we can of course view the certificates of there. But this particular one that we're looking at, this INOB assigned to Jeff Morgan, let's view the comments, and there are all the comments that are attached to that inspection, to that tag, in a handy place where everyone can see them and coordinate activities, stop in multiple people generating and creating multiple spreadsheets. All you'd need to do is use this commenting tool within the body of the application. Everyone can see the comments that have been made, all of the history, who's made which comment at which time, total accountability, total traceability, and of course the object of the exercise is to drive the work to completion. My name is Jeff Morgan, this is FNVI, and for the purpose of this demonstration, that's it complete.